Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
Episode 195 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you, meteorologist Marcus Bailey from Wish TV in Indianapolis, Indiana. You guys ringing out a little bit here? Did you get the rain that you needed? How about those winds on Friday, too? My goodness. I know even leading into Sunday morning, there were some areas that were still dealing without power from Friday mainly because of those winds. Did have many reports around central Indiana of 60 mile per hour plus wind gusts, so the high wind warning did verify for Friday. It was pretty nasty. In terms of rainfall, picked up a decent amount at my house. It was about 2.87 for the entire event, Friday through Sunday. And we may tack on just a little bit more for the early week as well. So we talked about it, drought busting rain. I think we still are in the hole a little bit, but new drought monitor will get released on Thursday, but they actually factor in all the data on Tuesday. And I would not be shocked to see at least some ease on the drought a little bit. Okay. I don't think this isn't going to completely wipe it out. But many areas hopefully will be downgraded to whatever status they're at, whether it be severe drought, moderate drought. Hopefully this rain helped out at least a little bit. And we may, like I said, we may have a little bit more to go to open up the week. We'll talk about that in the week ahead for September 30th, 2024. That's next on Weather Week.
Worried about letting someone else pick out the perfect avocado for your perfect impress them on the third date guacamole? Well, good thing Instacart shoppers are as picky as you are. They find ripe avocados like it's their guac on the line. They are milk expiration date detectives. They bag eggs like the 12 precious pieces of cargo they are. So let Instacart shoppers overthink your groceries so that you can overthink what you'll wear on that third date. Download the Instacart app today to get free delivery on your first 3 orders, while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Are you struggling to close deals? Cold outreach is wasting the time of both the buyer and seller at every stage, especially when sellers are using shallow and outdated data. Your organization can overcome these challenges with technology that translates comprehensive, high-quality buyer data into real-time insights. These deeper insights empower sales reps and teams to adopt the habits of top performers, which leads to better outcomes, like more pipeline, higher win rates, and larger deals. We call this deep sales. And we've built the first deep sales platform with the next generation of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Right now, you can try LinkedIn Sales Navigator and get a 60-day free trial at linkedin.com/trial. That's linkedin.com/trial for a 60-day free trial. Let LinkedIn Sales Navigator help you sell like a superstar today. Just go to linkedin.com/trial and get started.
All right, let's get to it here. Week ahead forecast for September 30th, 2024. We begin with the 30th here. I think we still have a few leftovers hanging around from Helene as this low is just slowly breaking down. It'll be somewhat breezy, but no worse than what we had over the weekend. I don't think it's going to be too problematic for you. We'll finish with a high of 75, mostly cloudy, and a few spotty showers as we kind of go throughout the day. For your Monday. Some of those showers kind of hanging around through around mid to late evening. I do think overnight we dry out, all right, and cloudy. Watch for a little bit of patchy fog. We've obviously picked up a lot of moisture here, and overnight lows will fall into the lower 60s. Now, I think the rest of this forecast is going to be pretty quiet for the most part. There is a cold front that's moving through on Tuesday. There are hints that we might squeeze out a brief shower or two, okay? Mainly in the afternoon. I'm going to go mostly sunny for Tuesday. Highs around 80. If we see any showers, it would be later in the afternoon and evening. And again, those I think are few and far between. What will end up happening is we're going to cool it down quite a bit. Tuesday night, we're down to the upper 40s for lows, mainly clear. And then we're below average, very comfortable midweek here. Wednesday, sunshine, highs in the lower 70s. Lows into the upper 40s. Thursday, sunny, a little warmer, highs in the upper 70s. Lows into the low 50s. And then as we get into Friday, I think we'll warm up to above average, sunny. But again, air's very dry. Highs around 80, lows into the mid 50s. Weekend looks really good right now with sunny skies both days. And we'll see our numbers tail back into the mid, possibly upper 70s. So this is why we needed this rain, because it looks like the pattern is quieting down a little bit. So thankfully, we picked up the rain that we needed desperately to kind of at least halt the drought conditions. And then we catch a little bit of a break here. So many of you are going to have to probably go out and mow. I'm one of them. Farmers can get back out in the fields and continue the harvest here. And all is well. So we'll have a lot of very quiet, pleasant days ahead. We'll look back at the month of September and give you some outlooks here. Coming up next here on Weather.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug, ignored a leaky faucet, pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects. But there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
Forget one-size-fits-all diets. With Noom, you get a personalized weight loss plan that's tailored to your lifestyle. Have cravings? Food FOMO? Noom can help you lose weight while still enjoying your favorite foods. Noom's users love the flexible approach, blending psychology and biology to help you lose weight in a way that's sustainable for you. Plus, you can rest assured Noom's approach is grounded in science. They've published more than 30 peer-reviewed scientific articles describing their methods and effectiveness. Stay focused on what's important to you with Noom's psychology and biology-based approach. Sign up for your trial today at Noom.com.
All right, looking at the numbers here, interesting discrepancy because I mentioned in my house, I'm closer to 3 inches of rainfall just with this entire event with Helene. Indy Airport didn't quite get as much. Now, I live in the southern metro, some of the southern donut counties. And so there was more steady rain, I believe, early Saturday morning. And that may be kind of the difference there. 1.52 officially at the Indy Airport. That is down 1.41 and just shy of last year at this time when we had 1.60. So pretty close to last year. For the year, 34.28. Now we're back in the positive again. 0.45 to the plus. We were briefly in the negative. After for much of the year, we had been well into the positive, but this recent dry stretch has allowed us to kind of dip below normal briefly here. 8 to 14 day outlook. This will take us through October 6th to the 12th. Slight signal for above average temperatures and it appears near normal precipitation on the way over the next 8 to 14 days. And again, I mentioned this, but we'll bring it up again. The September outlook, the October outlook has no real strong signals either way for temperatures or for the precipitation coming up here for the month of October, which I should briefly bring up here the numbers for October. The average precipitation for October, 3.22. So it's actually slightly more than September, which September is actually, I think, the 4th driest month that we have. Yeah, followed by, let's see, January, February, and December are the only ones that are drier. So, you don't pick up a lot of precip traditionally. So we'll ramp it back up for the next couple of months, October and November, 3.22. And I'll go ahead and just say this. Average snowfall for the month of October, 0.1, a tenth of an inch of snowfall is average now. So here we go, getting to that time of year. I mean, we got kids, right? Young kids especially. In the last 10 years, there's been at least a couple that I can remember. Halloweens where it has been miserably cold and sleet pellets pegging you in the face. So I'm not saying that's what's going to happen this year, because there's been plenty of really nice Halloweens where I've been walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. But we know how quickly things can change in the next 31 days. All right. Hey, have yourself a great week. I always appreciate you stopping by the podcast here. If you have any questions or comments, shoot me an email, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also reach out on social media. Marcus Bailey Weather is what you look up on Facebook, and @Marcus Bailey on X and Instagram. You can also get our forecast 24 hours a day at wishtv.com/weather. And of course, our free Storm Track 8 weather app. And of course, you can also see my forecast not 24 hours a day. That'd be rough. Monday through Friday, early in the morning, starting at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., not 24 hours a day, 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. During the work week on Wish TV and Daybreak. Hope to see you there. Thanks for stopping by this podcast. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com, and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.